So let's start by pay home also. So let's start. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. So last time we finished the Jakubala Theta with 2. Now the Metta Gondali with 2. So Metta Gondali with 2, according to the story of the so the rich man back who is extremely stingy. So story about that. So one day, unfortunately, so his sons almost died, almost passed away. But so the rich man, stingy one, so to see some maybe his friends, so come to him and asking about his son. So at that time, maybe he is afraid of seeing his property by other. So that is why. So he takes out his son from the home. So in front of the house, maybe with the temporary building. So at that time, so the Buddha also knows that. So this young man will pass away soon. So that is why the Buddha visit only to him privately. So and also that Metta Goli young man saw the Blessed One at the time, so his mind became pleased. So with seeing the Blessed One. So because of that Gamma, so he immediately passed away. So he became a deity. So that is brief story of that one. So now that one is, so Dhammabara, so past division is, Yamaka Weka, so Pero, so stanza or Pero stories. So they are related. So go one and back one and so on. So former one is, the action, bodily action, baba action, mental action. So leads to the suffering, so negative side. But this story is, that bodily, bodily, mental actions, so leads to the good side. So here, sukha manuiti. In this way, most of part are the same. So manobo bingama dhamma, this part also exactly the same as former line. And manosita, manomaya also the same. And the manasa ji, in the previous line, basanina, but here, previous line, padotena, with the, corrupted or destructive mind. But here, basanina with the clear mind or pleased mind. So vasadiwa, karodiwa, the say. So the tone, so in previous stanza, dokha manuiti, but here, sukha manuiti. In the previous line, Jagawa Wahado Badan. But here, Chayawa Manap Anabayi Ni. So in this way, a bit different. So, okay, here, Dhamma Raja Iman Gatan Aha. That one also in the previous story we have learned. So, quotation of that one is here, you see. Mano Bobinkama Dhamma, Mano Sita, Mano Maya, Manasa Ji, Basanina Basadiwa, Karodiwa, the Dona Dukha Manuiti Chayawa, Anabayi Ni. Anubayi Ni or Anabayi Ni. Maybe type in it. So here, Anabayi Ni, but in other versions, let's see. Maybe sometimes, such a spelling mistake can be seen that one. So in the Sarojji's book, Palasiga Sarah used Anubayi. So here also Anabayi. Okay. So as we all know, this stanza is within the quotation mark or with the ed. That is the object of the here, aha. We already know that. So after the later sentence is starting with the datta. So that is why, this stanza is Sankhepa, a brief statement. Later one is, wily explanation. So up to the end, So that is why, maybe to the Vibhajati. Later one is just conclusion. So that is Vaitara, Sankhepa and Vaitara. So in this way we can understand. So here also Manobo Bengama Dhamma. In the previous stanza also already Manosita, Manomaya, okay, and the Manasaji and the Basadiwa, Karodiwa. That is why in this stanza not so widely explained, but some are explained here. So that in that stanza. So that this line starting with the so Labati, okay, Labati here one line. So in this line, Kenjabi, so sentence structure Kenjabi. So Kenjabi, so when we use the sentence Kenjabi, so at the times two lines together. So the first line starting with the Kenjabi, but the second line will be ending with the, will be using with the ata or pana. You see? So Kenjabi and the pana. So in this way, they are how to say? So such a special sentence structure. Kenjabi pana. Or sometimes Kenjabi atawa or ata. So the meaning of the Kenjabi is all do, or even though. So in this way. So that is why later, when we analyze the whole sentence structure, so we can see the meaning of the Kenjabi also clear to us. So now, firstly, in this line, Kenjabi, so although and the so Manodi and the so Wojeti, Manodi Wojeti in this way. So Awisisina Sabambi Jedu Bhumika Jaitan Manodi Wojeti. So now one line you see. So the so all so Jedu Bhumika Jaita. Yeah. So every so Jedu Bhumika Jaita is so said as mind, said as mana. So actually, so here Manodi after that. So Awisisina, Awisisina. So Awisisina is and the Wisisina. Okay, so Wisisa we already know that. Wisisa mean modifier. So Wisisa mean modifier or adjectives. So Awisisa mean na and the Wisisa, we know that. So that means without modifier. Without modifier or having no modifier. So here Awisisina. So because of that one, this minority. So we can understand in this way. In Pali, so na minority padena. Awisisina minority padena. So commonly, minority, that is the head word, or so someone need about what should be explained. So so manor means or manor is in this way. But later what is here awisisina. Awisisina is modifying to the minority. That is right. Awisisina minority padena in this way can be understood. Awisisina minority padena. So that is why, here we can understand. So all Jadu Bhumika Jeta, or every Jadu Bhumika Jeta is said as Mano. So with the wa, Mano, without modifier, or having no modifier. So here Mano is just, common Mano, not specific, no modifier there. That is every mind, anyone of, 89 Jeta can be meant by the word mano. That is why manodi awisisena sabambi jadubhumika jaitan wojati. That is general saying. So that is here Kenjabi, although with the word mano without modifier, So every Jeta, every Chidu Bhumika Jeta is said as Mana. So that Mano is twice, can be understood. So that is why, in Pali in this way. So before translated, so to understand, data, Manodi, Awi, Sisina, Badena, Sabambi. Chidu Bhumika Jeta, Manodi, Vojati. In this way, after the here Jabi. Okay. So here Manodi twice. So in this way. So data Manodi Awisina Badena. That time in there. So Manodi Awisina Badena with the what Mano without modifier. So every Chidu Bhumika Jeta. So Chidu Bhumika Jeta. Manodi Ojati. So that is Pali to Pali translation. So just fill in the here Badena and the Manodi to understand it. So in oh sorry. So but here Genjabi auto. So the word Genjabi here put in that one. So Genjabi auto. So that Genjabi sentence. So two line. Genjabi starting with it. Okay, one line. So after that, so in the second place commonly. So Bana or maybe at the very beginning attack. Attack or maybe in the second place, Bana, one of them. So, or maybe A1. A1 also can be found. So later I will show you, I will explain in detail that one, such a sentence structure. But now roughly. So Genjabi, Ata. So the meaning of Genjabi at that time. So can be understood, although, but the meaning of the Ata or Bana or A1, whatever may be, but the meaning is the same. So this being so. But can be omitted, this being so. Can be omitted. Commonly in English translation, we don't use. But so the meaning of the atapana A1 is referring to the statement of that Genjabi sentence. So this being so in this way. So that is why, pana, this being so, but they, So niyamiya mana, wawatabiya mana, barichajiya mana, atha vidan. So kama vajara kusala chaitan labadi but bade. So bade means in this stanza. So and also the meaning of the awisesena. So in this essay modified to the awisesena manodi badena. Also okay, but the other way maybe. So awisesena as an adverb. So maybe commonly or generally. Generally. So that one also without any modifier. Okay. So bade. Well, so here next line is ima same pana bade niyamiya mana wawatabiya mana parichajiya mana. So nimiya manam is so defined, or wawatabiya manam is analyzed, or maybe parichajiya manam also. Okay, they have the same meaning. So atawida jeta, according to the story, kamauchra kusala jeta. So in this case, because so here so ima same bana. So ima same bana means this being so according to this structure, this being so. So ima same bade. So ima same bade. Maybe this one can be, but the meaning of the bana, this being so. Okay. So imasame bana. So imasame bana, imasame bade. You see, imasame bade. This one referring to the, this one. So manobobengama, dhamma, or manobobengama, or manosita, or manomaya in this word, mano. Okay. So imasame bana bade. So in this word, manobobengama, dhamma, and so on. Okay. Manobobengama, dhamma, and so on. That is the meaning of the imasame bana bade. So in this word, mano mean, so kamajara kusala jaitan labati. So kamajara, so whole sensual consciousness. Kamajara kusala jaita is obtained, or means also obtained. So that kamajara kusala niyamiya mane, and then wawatabiya mane. So brechejiya mane. So niyamiya mane, wawatabiya mane, and then brechejiya mane. So maybe note that part also we already seen that niyamati. niyamati, being noted. So niyamiyamana is present participle or present participle passive. Niyamati, niyameti. Yeah, niyameti. So tying down or fixed. Fixed is better. Being fixed. So ni previous so root yam, but mana and the passive sense. So that is ya surface. So before the ya, it is inserted. Niyamiya mana. Mean, so present participle passive, that is being fixed. Or fixed also okay. So and then what would be a mana? So we prefix. So our prefix root is so actually ta, but maybe some changing. So without dot. So what would be a man? But some dictionary, that one is root is so top also. But some scholars idea, so no top. That is root top and causative surface are big. So in this way, are big. That is why here long one, you see, long one, even though without dot. That is different idea. So, but the same meaning. It's a passive and yeah, and the mana. So what would be a mana? So that one also actually being analyzed or being specialized. Being specialized. What would be? So what would be the so what would be the, you see some different regions with the dot, but one is without dot this way. So we replace our previous set up that is the root type. So to determine, to fix, to define, to designate, maybe so different. Fit. This one also fits also. That is when they are synonymous, being fixed or being designated or fixed in this way. The same way in the breche man. Ja mana. So Daya become the Jaja. So Brecheja mana. So actually Brecheja mana also okay. That one is in the previous line also we already analyzed Brecheja. So maybe double passive surface. So Brecheja mana. Brecheja the already passive as the active. Maybe this one is, this ya is conjugated sign ya is diwadi ya. So after that, future passive surface ya also. But commonly, so chejedi is passive form. You can check. Active form is chejedi. You see? Chindati means cuts or destroying, cut off. That is active form. And also, passive form is, chejeti. You see, chejeti. But present participle is chinda mana. So that is, cheja mana is okay. But chejia mana is maybe, so to be consistent with the former three example. So here also niyamiya, here also wawatabiya, and then here so chejia or something like that. So very chejia mana, or maybe the other possible option. So very cheja mana also. So being very changed is so analyze. Very changed, yeah. Very changed is so mark out. So determine. You see the same meaning. You see, fix or to determine or to define. The synonymous. I mean, so being defined. So these three words. So niyamiya mane, wawatabiya mane, so barichejiya mane, kamahojara kusala cheta, which is fixed, which is designated, which is defined. So atawi dan, so kamahojara kusala cheta, labati, it is obtained in this way. That is modified to the kamahojara kusala cheta. Wholesome sensual pleasure, wholesome sensual consciousness. Okay, so that means mano in general sense, all 89 jadas can mean. But so in this case, so in this stanza, generally it refers to the, that jada leads to happiness, sukha. So that is why Mahakusala Jeta, a Mahakusala Jeta in this way, a Mahakusala Jeta. So action also here bodily, verbally, and mentally. You see, so manasa, mentally, also basadiwa, karodiwa, verbally, mentally. That is why Rapaludi, so Kamajara Kusala Jeta. No, so Rubajara Jana Jeta. Jana Jeta is only mentally, right? So that is why. So without, paying respect to the, story. So in this stanza, commonly, if we focus on the mano alone, it refers to the 89 jeta, one of the 89 jetas. But in this stanza, without paying respect to the, story, only at the time, this mano refers to the which produce, sukha or happiness. That is why emakusla jeta. So for that meaning here, although generally mano so is said as so Jadu Bhumika Jeta, seven Jadu Bhumika Jeta, or Jeta. Jadu Bhumika, we already know that Kama, one plane, Kama plane, Ruba plane, Aruba plane, and Logottara. Okay, so that one is called the Jadu Bhumika. Four plane Jetas. All Jetas belonging to the four planes, Jadu Bhumika. So that is why, the meaning of the Kenjabi and the Bana, even though, so general one mano refers to the anyone of 89 jetas, but in this case, imasin Bana Bade. But in this case, so fixed, designated, and determined or defined a full Kamajara Kusala Jeta is obtained. because it produces, happiness, sukha manuiti in this way. So that is why, this one is, a good sense. That is this is a Sambhavana Vakya. The first line, Kenjabi and the Bana. So in the Saroji explained that one. So Kenjabi is a kind of the Nipada. Kenjabi is a kind of the Nipada, indeclinable particle. Or that one is, so Vakya Jodaka Nipada. So Anugahata or Sambhavanata Jodaka. So based on the meaning of that sentence, sometimes, so former one is Om Jeda can mean, but later one, only good Jeda, Kamasara Kudla Jeda. That one is good sense. So that is why. So Anugahata or Sambhavana Jodaka Nibata indicator. But in some places, later one is good one, the other one is bad one. So at that time, Garahata or Arujata Jodaka. So but in this case, it refers to it can mean all Jeta. That is Anugahata. So Anugaha Vakya. So the first line is Anugaha Vakya. So in the set of Vakya, we have seen that one. So Sambhavana Vakya and the Anugaha Vakya, and the Garaha Vakya and the Arujata Vakya. So praiseworthy. That's okay, praiseworthy. So now the meaning of this line, we can understand, but the meaning is not so difficult. Just sentence structure or one analysis in this way. So need to be understood while. So Atavidan Kamajara Kusala Jeta eightfold. So sensual wholesome consciousness.
Hi, Sayadaw.
Yes.
So the Sambhavanata Jotaka Anugrahata Jotaka refers to the word Pana or Kenjabi, Sayadaw.
Kenjabi. So commonly, okay. Maybe Anogaha and so if we say the first line is Anogaha or Sambhavana, later one the Garaha. So Banavata is Garaha Vakya or Arujya Vakya. So Garaha Vakya and Arujya Vakya are the same. So one set we have learned last part. So Kenjabi work, that is why, here, so Kenjabi is Anogahata or so Samba Wanata, so Jodaka Nipata. And then the sentence together with that is Anoga Wakya or Sambawana Wakya. So, and then in the next line, Bana is, so the Garahata or so Arujeta Jodaka Nipata. Sorry, sometimes line is poor. So if Kenjabi is Garahata Jodaka or Arujeta Jodaka, at the time Bana will be Anogada Sambana. They can be Bazi Baza. And the line with them is called the Anogada Wakea or Sambahana Wakea, or maybe Garha Wakea or Arujeta Wakea also, based on their meaning. So that is why, when we learn that one, maybe at the very beginning, so we can review that one also. One note under that one. Such a note is important. So so here you see Garha Wakea and the Sambawana Wakea. So a sentence express lesser or inferior. So here now currently, the first line, Mana refers to 89, 1 or 89 jeta, but later line express Mana refers to the only a Mahakusala jeta. So former one is, greater one. So that is one, that is Sambawana Wakya. Later one is, lesser, that is one Garha Wakya. So these two sentences can be interchanged, former as later or later as former, based on the imposition, based on the meaning. Okay, just reviewing that. So, and then next. Sorry. So now next line. So which was saying, so in the first line, this one is, just, so the first line, the Kenjabi work there is focusing on the only pure mana without any modifier, without any relationship. So at that time, mana means one of the 89 jetas. But in this content, so mana which can produce happiness, sukha. So that is why a maha kusala jeta, atavidan, kamauchara kusala jeta. Okay. And the next slide is here. Witu was saying in accordance with the story, Mata Gonzali, young clansman. So immediately before his death, what kind of data appears or arises in his mind? So exactly. So that is what was saying according to the story. So Bana Hariya Mana Tadobi Somanasa Sahagadan Nyana Sambuda Data Miwa Labati. Okay, that is one line. So what you was saying in accordance with the story. So here also bana. So that one also actually garha wakya. Garha wakya. Maybe so commonly that such a Kenjabi wakya can be found two lines. So here Kenjabi, the first line with the Kenjabi, the second line with the ata or bana or a1. But here, so now here two lines we can see. Okay, in original one can be seen. So the first line is with here one line with the Kenjabi that is ending in the Wojeti. Second line is Ima Samain Bana Bade. Here you see with the Bana and also continuously. So Witu was saying na Bana also. Here Bana also. Actually, that line is already stopped, but it means related. So Bana. Witu was saying na Bana bad. But this being so according to the story, so Ahariya Mane, the Dobi, so the Dobi, so me, from that A4, Kamautara Kusala Cheta, so Somanasa Sahagate, associated with the happiness, and Jnana Sambuddha connected with the so knowledge and the Cheta. So that means among the A4, 8 Mahakusala Jeda, Somanasa Sahagada, Jnana Sambuddha Jeda. Somanasa Sahagada, Jnana Sambuddha Jeda Miwa, Lapati is obtained. So it means exactly. So what you will say now, in according to what you mean story. So Ahariya Man. So that one also, our brief is Ruhara and the passive form, yeah, passive. So before that, it is inserted. And the mana. So ahariya mana. Maybe brought, being brought. Aharati. Aharati. Right. So take up, take hold of, take away, maybe bring, yeah, bring on. Maybe bring on also. And then take out, take away. So many mean bring upon oneself. And so quoted is better, or cited or quoted. Mm-hmm. So by means so in accordance with the story, so maybe stopped, which is also more Jnana Niwa. So level. Possibly 189 or 10. So mana, the line is down, that is one a bit. So here mana without any modifier, I will say na, 89 jeta. But in this stanza, with reference to the Tadona, Sukha Manoedi, so 8 Mahakusala jeta. But according to this story, Mata Gondali, what 2? So among the 8 Mahakusala jeta, 2 Somanasa Sahagada, Jnana Sambuddha jeta. So in this way. And the next one is here. So Bodhangama. So that Bodhangama also already explained in the previous stanza. So Dina Patama Gamina Hodawa Samanagada. Dina Patama Gamina Dawa Samanagada, being endowed with. So Patama Gamina. So being fast runner and then endowed with it. So even though that Bodhangama is explanation of the Mano Bodhangama, okay, we already read that one. That is why I will skip. And the Dhamma, so Dhamma, also here, Vedana Deyo Kanda. Vedana Deyo Kanda. So in previous line, you see here, Kamavasara Kusala, Somanasa Sahagada, Jnana Sambuddha. And then it associate Jaitas are maybe 38. So that is why. So exactly interpretation. So two Somanasa Sahagata. And then Jnana. So Sambayutta. So Jaitas. And then so it they are associated to the Sika. They are associated. So 38 to the Sika. So now Mano referring to this Somanasa Sahagata, Jnana Sambayutta, Jaitas, Mana. And the other one is Dhamma. So Dhamma referring to these study Cetasika. These study Cetasika also can be divided into 3 kanda. So Vedana, so Vedana or Vedana kanda, and then Sanya or so Sanya kanda, and the last one is Sankhara. The other, so remaining 36 jaitas. So that is here. So Vedana Deyo Kanda. Vedana Deyo Kanda. So Dhamma Mana refers to the two jaitas, but Dhamma refers to the Mana, and these are Dhamma in this way. So those Dhammas are Somanasa Sahagata Jnana Sambayutta Mano. So here Mano Bodhangama Dhamma. So Obada Vijayatina in the sense of arising. in the sense of arising. So that one also we had already learned in the previous line. That is why, roughly I explain it. And then, so here, Mano Bobengama Dhamma. So now one line. So here, Mano and the, Bobengama, this word can be divided in this way. So Mano is here, according to the story. So, Somanasa Sambayuta Mano. Okay. Somanasa Sambayuta Mano. That is according to this story. So Manobo Bengama is Manobo Bengamo. It is Sandy Manobo Bengama Dhamma. So that is uh, a general generally Mano so Bobangamo Mano Bobangama. So that is based on that explanation. This Manobo Bengama can be understood in three ways. The first one is general, and the Dhamma. So at that time, the general one, so Manomi, one of the 89 Jaitas. And then, so Dhamma me, so 52 Jaitasika. But in this content, how to say, so stanza or Gatha, according to Gatha. So the Mano, okay, the same explanation. Maybe at that time, so with the modifier, so Atta Vita, so Kama Vajara, so Kusala Mano, and then the other one is, Bobengamo. So it is Sandy, so Mano Bobengama. So Dhamma. So at that time, so here already, 8 Mahakusala Jeta. Only 8 Mahakusala Jeta. But according to that, so interpretation of the Dhamma is so 38 Jaitasika also. But so according to the What True story, so here you see, this is according to the story. Somanasa Sambayita. Somanasa Sambayita Mano. So actually, Somanasa Sahagada Jnana Sambayita Mano. So according to the previous slide, here you see already. Somanasa Sahagada Jnana Sambayita Mano. So Mano. So at the time, only two Asankharika and Sasankharika, and then Bopengamo. It descended Mano Bopengama. At the time, according so interpretation of the Dhamma is also 38 Jidasika. So that 38 Jidasika is so classified by means of the Khanda. So at the time, Vedana Khanda, Sanya Khanda, and the Sankhara Khanda. So Vedana Jidasika is Vedana Khanda, Sanya is Sanya Khanda. The other remaining, maybe according to that 150 Jidasika, but according to next, so Gatha and the story, so 36 Jidasika are Sankhara Khanda. They are interpretation of the Dhamma. That is right here, Vedana Tayo Khanda. Iti hi obara vijayatina, by means of arising. At the moment of arise, the cause of arising. Cause of arising, in the sense of cause of arising. So, okay, and the next line. So next one is here, Yata hi bahusu ikado hodawa Mahabekhu Sangasa Jura Dana Diniwa Ulara so Buja Dhammasawana Diniwa Malaganda Sekara Karana Diniwa Bonyani Karondesu Ko Edisan Bobengamodi Wokde. So your desan bijo hodi yani saya di tani bonyani karondi so de sowa fosowa desan bobengamo bojedi. So A1 Sambra Midan we did that ban that one also. Maybe if someone asks a question. So Bahusu, many people ikado together. Many people, they are many, but they so being together, being united. So Mahabekhu Sangasa Jiwara Dini. So Jiwara Dana Dini offering robes to the great member of Sangha, great number of Sangha. Or so Ulara Bujana. So offering worshiping, Ulara great many so Ulara, so great offering. Or Dhamma Savana Dini, listening to the Dhamma. Or Malagana Sakara Karana Dini, also offering flower, garland, and the other offertories. So in this way, Onyani Karandesu. So when many people perform the many meritorious deeds in this way, becoming group. So at that time, God is disciple Bengamo, who is the first runner, who is the leader of them in this way. So when someone asks, so your disciple Hodi, so one of them is the cause for them or the leader for them, maybe encourage them to do good deeds in this way. So that is why Yanisa with reference to that. So those many people, Tani Bonyani Karondi, they offer, they perform meritorious deeds. So that person, maybe his name is Taiso or Hoso or whatever maybe, is descend Bobengamo. They are fast runner. So ed wojeti. A1 the same way. Here also can be understood. So even though that Mata Gondali, so young clansman, so he pay respect to the Buddha only in his mind. So he is almost dead. He cannot so move his body. He cannot salute, but only in his mind pay respect to the Buddha and appreciate it. He appreciated with the seeing the appearance of the Buddha. So at that time, in that hymn, so two Mahakusala Jeta, Jnana Sambyutta, Somanata Sagata, Mahakusala Jeta arise together with the associated Jetas, associated Jetasika 38. So they together, so bring him so to be born in flesh and world. So why? Two Mahakusala Jeta is called as a Obengama or fast runner. Actually, they work together. So that is question. So that is here. So example is many people so perform good deeds together. So at the time, they together perform. But which one can be leader? Which one can be their leader? Which one can be runner? Because at the same time, they perform good deeds. So you cannot hold the war. So maybe so to perform that good deeds, the first runner he encouraged the other people, his friends. So that is with the request or with the encouragement of him. So all of people perform that good deeds. So that is why he is open gamma or he is fast runner in this way. So E1 Sambara meeting, Eden Sambara meeting, we did that. This accomplishment should be known, that should be understood. So in this way, the simile and the compare things, Ubamana and the Ubameya. So comparing story and compared the heaven should be accomplished in this way. So even Sambara Mita, we did that. So that is very short saying. The same way in these, so two Mahakusala Jeta and Tadhiya Jetasikas, only when these two Mahakusala Jetas arise, the other is the associated 38 Jetasika can arise. So that is why Jeta is the cause of arising of the Jetasika. That is why Jeta is called the Bobengama in this way. Bobengama. So that one also already explained in the previous slide, but different story. So at that time, so in the best sense, that is why Jora Jitaka. So similar is Jora Jitaka. But here, good sense, that is why group people perform good deeds together. That story is similar is different, but the same sense. Okay, so that is, I will skip that one also. Now next, so iti obara vijatena Sandy Manobo Bengama. Iti in So iti means that, and the obara bijatena. So in the sense of cause of arising. So mano bobengama, mind is bobengamo. So leader, it is there. So iti mano bobengama, they have the mind as their leader. So that one also already. And then next. So nahi te mane anobijande obijito na secondi. That one also we already in the last line. A1. So nahi, it is true that. It is true that. So a kind of the Dahli Karana. So nahi te mane. So mane anobijande. If the mind is not arising, those associated Jidisika, na obijidon secondi cannot arise. If the mind does not arise, so mane anobijande is located absolute construction. So such a sentence structure also already in the previous one. That is just so mane. I don't analyze what analysis. So mane anobijande de obijido na secondi. So if the mind does not arise, they cannot arise. Those Jidasika cannot arise. But manobana, but mind. So Eke Jesu, Jidasi Kesu, Anobijandi should be. But mana mind is so can arise, even though other Jidasika. So for example, Loba Jeta, even though those are Jidasika not arise, but Loba Mura Jeta can arise. So in this way, man is common, universal. So Eke Jesu, Jedisi Kesu, a man some. So Eke Jesu, Jedisi Kesu, Anobi Jandi su be. Even though some Jedisika do not arise, Manobana, Obejadi Yewa, but mind arises. So that is fine. Even in this way. So Adibadi was saying by means of predominance, or by means of head or leader. So Manosita, it is the Manosita. Mind is their leader, their chief. By means of chief, by means of predominance. Mind is their chief, their leader also. Okay. So that one also already, right? And the Manomaya also. And then here for simulate that. So yatahi, so ganadina adibadi buddhiso ganasito, sinisito devotati. So yata, just like. So ganadina adibadi, the chief of group. The chief of group is called ganasito, sinisito devotati. Just like a man who is. So yata means just like. Buddhist a man adhipati, who is a chief of Ganadina. So group of people, etc. Vojadi is said as Ganasito, Sinisito, Ganasita, Sinisita. So chief of group or leader of group, head of group, master of group, and so on. So the ta, so too. So this be mano ewa sito. So the same way, only mind is their chief. Only mind is their chief. That is why. So their chief is mind. So manosita dhamma. Manosita dhamma. So these lines are also already in the previous. No, I will show you just to. By means of predominance, so you see, Yata Jora Dina Jora Jetaka Deyo Adibadi no Sita, Tata Desambi Mano Adibadi, Mano Sita or Mano Sito. So here already. So only Jora Dina, but here Gana Dina Adibadi in this way. Only somewhat is different. The same way in the prayer, so here Adibadi was in Nabana, Mano Sito, it is Sandy Mano Sito already. And also manobana ikisidu chedigisu anobejandisu obejadi yewa also already. So nahi de mani and so on also already that one in the previous. So by means of predominant. So yatahi jora dina. So there also he waited and also we already analyzed that is one. Okay, so here Ganadina and the Joradina and so on. So in the previous stanza is in the negative side. Here positive side. So that is why. So story is negative story and the positive story in this way. Only that one is different. The others are exactly the same. The same way here. So Yatabana, Suwana Dini, Nepa Dini, Bandani, Suwana Mayadini Nama Hoti. So Yatabana just like. So property, Nepa Dani made of gold, etc. is called Suwana Maya, made of gold. So the third the same way. So to ADB, those Jidisika are also produced by the mind. They come from the mind. That is, and they are called the Manomaya. That one also already in the previous line. So that is why, just roughly. But this one. So Basanina di Anabejadini Gunehi Basanina. So in this, so Basana firstly about prefix through side and then past participles have this. So Dana become the Nana. We have the Basana. Basana means pleased or maybe devoted. Basana. So here, why the mind is pleased? Why the mind is devoted? So gunehi with qualities. By quality, by means of these quality, by means of these attributes, those are anabeja dihi. So lack of abeja. Lack of a will. Anabeja. Etc. So anabeja Abhyabada, Samadati. Covetousness, Vijja. Ill will. And so Vyabada, and then Mechadit. So, and so on. But those are negative sides. Here, Anabhija, Abhija. So, Anabhija is Alova, Abhyabada is so Adosa, and the Samadhi is wisdom. So, with these qualities, the mind is pure, the mind is transparent, the mind is pleased. So, Basanina means pleased. Pleased with its instead of please, pleased. So by means so. Qualities. Gunehi. So such as maybe lacking of abhijja, vyabhada, and then so mecha deity, or the other way. So such as alova, so adosa, and the so samadhi. So in this, pleased. So and then basadi wa karoti wa. So basadi wa karoti wa. So sorry. So basadi wa karoti wa. So the ewa rubena manena basando chadobita waji sutarita mewa basadi. So that one also in the previous slide. So with the pleased mind, if he says or performs, so ewa rubena manena. So by means of such a mind, so basando while speaking, so chadobida waji sujarita mewa basadi. For good public conduct, he will speak like the so telling the truth or avoiding those so samawaja, chadobida, avoiding the musawada, bisuna waja, prusawaja, samapalapa waja. Okay. So he will speak samawaja, right speech. And then the same way, so iwa rubina manina, so karondo. So by means of such a good mind, a pleased mind, when he performs, so dividan kaya suchidam mewa karoti. So he will performs. So he will avoid killing living being. Instead of that, maybe caring living being or avoiding sexual intercourse, also so stealing some property, destroying some property, as he will affect the others. The same way avoiding the sexual intercourse. So misconduct. Okay. So and abasando akarando. If he does not speak and does not performs, so daya abhija dihi. So basana manasa daya. But with the mind, because his mind is pleased with this quality of anabhija, etc. So he fulfills divida manosujarita. He fulfills, he possessed of the so threefold manosujarita, like the alova, adosa, and the so samadhi. So Aeon in this way, so aside to him, dasa, kusala, so gamma bata, bari budding, gichandi, so 10, so kosa, kusala gamma, so reach to fulfillment. So that one also in the previous stanza already, but in previous stanza, instead of the sujarita, maybe dojarita. So vaji dojarita, kaya dojarita, and the mano dojarita. Only that one is different. The rest are the same. Okay, so maybe later part it should be for the afternoon section. So is there any question?
Ante, I find out studying the commentaries, even it's not that easy to understand the both semantic and pragmatic meanings of especially the verses. But the major problem is to classify the types of sentence. That is very unusual for us because when we study foreign languages, they don't usually go into that detail. So by classifying the sentence into 21 or so types, I think it's becomes an impediment rather than a helper in appreciating the text. So this type of teaching is, I think, a bit, what should I say, a bit severe and strict about classifying the sentences.
So
I wonder whether I can rather concentrate on the meaning of the words and phrases than this type of sentence. Whether
yeah.
is it possible?
So actually, the so in stanza, yeah, the stanza is the most difficult part, not just in Pali, in every language. That is, kind of the poem. So to understand that poem, so we need to know the way of composing also. So that is in Pali we call it prosody or chanda. And then without knowing that we are composing, also we can understand that stanza roughly. So based on the syntactical relations. So that means, how to say, here Manobo Bengama is ending in the R, and the Dhamma also ending in the R. Based on the case relation, maybe they so are maybe related in some way. In this way, we can guess it. The same way, Manosita and Manomaya, also the same as the Dhamma or something like that. But so if we analyze in this way, maybe over 50%. So can we understood the meaning of that stanza? But we cannot compose such a way, such a compose the how to say poem or stanza. So to understand where the stanza and so such a stanza to form by oneself, so we need to know the prosody also. Okay, and then any question? Okay, so if no more, so let me start here by saying sadhu. So sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu,
Sadhu,
sadhu.
sadhu. Thank you so much, Sarah.
Welcome.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you so much, Bante. Suki Hotu.
Welcome.